If you've ever felt drawn to creating a home altar, but you weren't sure how to do it properly, and I say that in inverted commas, well, that's not that surprising. There's a lot of advice out there, a lot of curated images, and it can make something simple feel overly complicated. But a home altar isn't about how it looks, it's about how it feels and how it supports the way you want to live. It's a space that holds your values, your intentions, and your connection to something meaningful. It's where you pause, come back to yourself, take a breath. Some people find the word altar off-putting because they think it's too spiritual and they don't see themselves as spiritual. But I personally see spirituality as our relationship with ourselves. So for me, an altar is less about belief and more about belonging to your own life, to your own rhythms, and to what matters most to you. You get to decide what it means. You don't need to follow a tradition. You don't need to be religious. And your altar doesn't need to look a certain way. Your altar might live on a side table, the end of a bookcase, a section of your kitchen counter, wherever feels natural and easy for you to return to. You don't need to buy anything. Start with what's already in your home and things that already matter to you. A photo, a quote, a candle, a stone you picked up on a walk, whatever helps you feel grounded. Because here's what's important. You're not creating a vignette, something pretty to look at. It's more than that. It's a visual reminder of what matters to you right now. The key is engaging with it. This isn't a still life on a shelf. It's a living part of your home, a corner you interact with. You might light a candle and say a short prayer, clear the surface when dust starts to gather, and let it evolve, removing things that no longer feel as relevant and adding items that reflect where your focus is today. And over time, the space becomes part of your day. Not a performance, not a routine that you have to get right. Just a place that it gently invites you back. And obviously some people do create altars to support a spiritual practice, but others are simply craving a sense of calm, or a space that reflects who they are becoming. You can place something that represents a quality you're calling in, or a small symbol of a direction you want to grow toward. It becomes a reminder, a quiet kind of support. Whatever your reason, your altar becomes a place of return. And sometimes that's all we need. Not a new habit, not a new plan, just one small space that helps you remember what matters most and to keep coming back to it. So if you've been feeling the pull to create a home altar, trust that. Begin with what you have, let it be simple, let it be yours, and let it grow with you. I hope this video will inspire you to take some action today and to create something simple but meaningful. I also have a blog post on this subject that you might find helpful, and I'll link it in the description below. Thank you for watching.